staying low down, keeping it a bill, that ain't no doubt. Much love to the homie, every city know now. More crowd, pressing issues in the positive. Locked Out TV is way better than they thought it is. The interviews is solid facts, talking about your troubled past. What you did to change that shit, doing better is the plan. Homie keeps a solid point, combo lit just like a joint. Better yet just like a brew. Locked Out TV.
What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Locked Out TV. You already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it locked out, no doubt. Folk real coming at you with another locked out banger. In this episode right here, we're going to be talking a little bit about Leftygunplay. And he's finally spoke out about the Hoodstocks interview. Give the homie Bluedevil at Haterworld Uncensored that exclusive. But check it out, man. Before we jump into the topic of the video, I'm going to need y'all to keep it all the way locked out with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe, it'd be highly appreciated if you hit that subscribe. Also hit that like, and most definitely hit that notification bell. And if you really want to level up in the game, hit that comment section and talk your shh. Because that's exactly what the comment section is there for. That being said, let's jump into the topic, man. Leftygunplay. Check it out, man. We're going to see some screenshots, compliments of Haterworld media pop across the screen. That way, y'all get a better idea of what I'm talking about during the interview. So, after the interview, you know, y'all seen it, man. Lucky called Lefty out for the fade. Lefty got up. I'm guessing after the camera went off, so I'm guessing after all that, man, they kind of like squashed it. You know, Lefty and his people left, and everybody went about their business. Now, if you're familiar with Hoodstocks, Lucky did say that he caught 2 fades that night, but neither one of them was from Lefty. They was from his homies. So I'm guessing his homies probably felt some type of way about the way the situation went. You know, whatever the case may be, maybe Lucky was just pumped up and had a fight, and who knows. But he caught 2 fades that night, man, and neither one was from Lefty. Lefty left safely, because that's one of Hoodstocks' mottos, man. You're going to come to Hoodstocks safely, you're going to leave Hoodstocks safely. And he did leave safely. Now, after the interview, this is where the screenshots come in. Lucky posted saying, "Great interview, my G." And, you know, just showing love to Leftygunplay, even though all that happened. So that made me think, seeing that, it made me think, okay, they squashed it, man. They probably talked it out before the situation, you know, talked it out after the cameras went off and everything was probably just squashed and good to go, you know. As you see, Leftygunplay also said, all love, see you soon. So that also lets me think, you know, it's all good between the two. Like there's no animosity between the two. It's all good. It is what it is. They gone off shrooms, they gone off drink. You know, they're just homies, G's with egos, all that shit. Got a room full of homies, G's with egos, and the energy's high and things happen, man. I've caught fades with some of my closest locals, you know what I'm saying? So I already know how that goes, and hopefully at the end of the day you can get over it. But they didn't catch the fade. So about 13 hours ago, Haterworld Uncensored, and I'm gonna say that this was last night's live. The homie Bluedevil, Haterworld Uncensored, had the exclusive FaceTime with Leftygunplay to talk about the situation. This is the part of the situation that's kind of like, damn, because there most definitely seems to be some animosity left in the air, at least on Lefty's part. You know, he said, go check out Haterworld Uncensored, man, to see the full video. So he goes on there. He says, look, man, I was doing Lucky a favor. I came to Hoodstocks to do that homie a favor. It wasn't doing nothing for me. I'm already popping. He been bugging me to come on his platform. You know, he even goes as far to say that he was ready to, you know, pop off on Lucky, man. And I ain't talking about with the fist. You know, he said he had the heater, and the heater, but he's like, what you gonna do? We got 3K, you know, 3,000 people in the live chat, a room full of individuals. That wouldn't have been the best decision, but nonetheless, it crossed his mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that's crazy for one. I mean, it is what it is. Look, we all got them homies that don't want to fight. We all got them homies that just rather shoot. We all got them homies that will fight, but if they lose the fight, then they want to shoot. You know, I mean, you got all these individuals, bro. So that's nothing new for Lefty. Like, I had the heater, but what am I going to do? The minute he said that, I caught it, but it ain't like I could just blast him right there. So that lets me know that when Lucky, he definitely still feels some animosity towards the situation, because even though he told Lucky, "I see you soon," in the response on Haterworld Uncensored, he said, "I will never go back there. That platform ain't did nothing for me. There wasn't even a reason for me to be there besides the fact I was trying to show love and do something for the culture." So that lets you know right there that he still feels some type of way. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know right there that he's who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it also lets you know from him saying what he says about, you know, popping, is the fact that when Lucky called him out for that fade, he didn't think about running that fade, bro. He wasn't going to run that fade. He was just ready to blast. You know what I'm saying? That's what crossed his mind, apparently, was, "I just blast this fool." Now, it's crazy also because he says since the interview, the police have been hot on his block. You know, they've been patrolling this, that, and the third. But during the Haterworld Uncensored interview, and the homie Bluedevil did time, "You're live. We're live right now. Just know that. Whatever you say, we're live." You know? And he still goes on to say, talking about, you know, burners and all this craziness, right? Just dry snitching, bro. You know, and he even said the police are watching Hoodstocks. They was watching the interview. They seen everything that go down. You know what I'm saying? Which could be another reason why they're so high on the block. Maybe the police, you know, they thinking, well, maybe some shit might pop off between these two factions, or whatever the case may be. So let's patrol and make our presence known type shit. But then you got Lefty also on here talking about burners and toting burners and having burners with him. And then he's on Hoodstocks. You know the feds are watching Hoodstocks. You're on Hoodstocks talking about getting tweaked out and doing mushrooms and drinking and all this shit. So an individual that's like, you know, if you're on parole, bro, these are all no-nos. These are things that you like, don't get on a live that has over 3,000 people in the chat talking about this shit, because there's no telling how many police are in that live, not to mention how many police are going to see the video afterwards, not to mention how many police are going to be watching the situation now. You know, so that whole thing's crazy to me too, man. But there's definitely still some animosity there. He definitely feels some type of way. I'm guessing probably most likely, and this is some homie shit too, probably most likely he feels some type of way because he didn't run the fade, or he feels like, you know, maybe he feels like he could have did more, should have did more. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Egos, man. He's got an ego and pride, and it's like, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully the situation's dead, though. Hopefully it's over. Hopefully, you know, the two could get past it, man. I know Lucky said something about he's going to be working on himself after this for a couple of days, which is cool, man, because like I said, man, I like Hoodstocks. I like the way Lucky does his thing, but at the same time, there's certain times when you can, you know, go that route. There's certain times when you need to chill out a little bit, bro, and be a little more professional, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean as an individual that watches Hoodstocks. And, you know, same thing with Lefty, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I noticed that Lefty goes on black platforms and has way more fun than when he goes on the homie platforms. And I made a video about this before, and it's just crazy to me. Like, he seems when he goes on the homie platforms, he seems like he's more, like he's just kind of like more, instead of having fun, he's just more focused on what's going on, like making sure he don't, I guess, do anything out the way or say something crazy. I don't know, bro. It just seems like he's more uptight. That's the word I'm looking for. Uptight when he goes on homie platforms. But that being said, man, it was definitely a crazy interview with Haterworld Uncensored. Lefty was, I mean, it's crazy, man. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Y'all already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it loked out, no doubt. For real, to the next one. And I'm out.
Loked Out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Loked Out merch, you got.